I'm Shashank Malli. I'm a film editor. I'm film editor from Hyderabad and Mumbai. So today we have got a chance to visit Rifti, Rotamaker International Film and Television Institute, that's situated in Hyderabad. Uh, Actually, this film school is set up by Mike. Mike is an VFX studio owner here. He's also trains people in VFX and rotoscopy and works related to CGI and all VFX works. And we as we saw that we came into a film school called Rifti. And ఇప్పుడు మనకున్న దాని మనకు తెలిసిందే కదా, like people the filmmaking is entirely shifted to Hyderabad right now. As we know, Hyderabad is one of the biggest films being produced in an entire country. We usually make around 500 to 600 films every year here. So వీళ్ళు ఆ విజన్తో తీసుకొని that was one of the major motivation point for Mike to set up a film school here. He always is interested into making films and producing films. So with an idea of with that idea of making films, also giving back to the what exactly the film industry has given to him, he got into setting up a film school called Rifti here. So as we saw, this film school has a lot of film courses here. It has direction, producing, acting, dubbing, editing, and grading, and sound engineering, and VFX too. So, as we saw that there are number of students out here, and this what Mark is doing here and what Priya is doing here is very inclusive to the entire Hyderabad filmmaking. They are training lots of young students out here, and they are trying to imbibe what they have been learning and what they have been practicing from years and years, and then they have given produced many students in different various courses here. And what good about Rifti is after the completion of courses, Rifti produces them a good internship in the proper feature films out here, in terms of OTT companies, OTT feature films, OTT series and OTT films, and proper VFX studios. And that is one of the hallmark of Rifti Film School here, because as Mike also owns a VFX studio, they get a chance to work with Mike on a real time VFX post production works here. And with the deep connections Rifti Film School and Mike has here, the students here gets an opportunity to work on real time films after completion of course. That is one of the USP of Rifti Film School. The one good thing about Rifti Film School here is these people from faculty from Rifti Film School usually bring up an film technician or a film director from Hyderabad and from Indian film industry, and they give a chance to interact with the film students out here. So the students can learn exactly from what the directors and what the filmmakers have been going through from the past. They get to learn, they get to interact with them, and they get to learn on the first hand. At the same time, they also get a chance to work with these filmmakers, and also they will be given a chance to work with these filmmakers and film technicians. The film technicians will give them a practical courses here, practical classes here in Rifti Film School. That's one big USP of Rifti Film School here. I have given a proper film course here right now. At the same time, last week there was a couple of other film directors and film technicians who came to Rifti Film School. Yeah, that is one thing Rifti has been making here. And one more major difference, one thing Rifti creates from other part is it's in the major hub of the film city here in Hyderabad. This is the major hub where entire the film industry is working on. It's in Srinagar colony, and it also holds a branch in Dilshad Nagar. Dilshad Nagar also has a big 5 floor building there. Also hundreds of students working there, studying there in Rifti Film School. At the same time, this is in this branch here in Srinagar colony, which is exactly located in prime film area of Hyderabad, which is surrounded by number of technicians out here. So this gives an opportunity to students to interact with real time film people on a day-to-day basis. And they also have a guest lectures every Friday and Saturday, where they get the working professionals to the school to get a lively interaction with them. They also have a film screenings every weekend. The students get to analyze the films along with the film director or a film producer or a film technician. This gives them opportunity to learn from the masters out there. And coming to the courses of Rifti gives you courses in direction, producing, acting, dubbing, editing, and sound engineering, and VFX. So these are the major things Rifty is going to is giving you, and it also has state of the art equipment in Rifty, and that is one thing, one good thing when compared to other schools out there. Rifty has lots of advantages, because as the Mike is also a CEO of this company, and he also owns a VFX studio. So these places give them opportunity to write go to students working in his studio right after the school. This is one advantage Rifty gives from other film schools out there. And one more thing is Rifty, after completion of students courses here, Rifty gives them a practical working opportunities in the film industry on the major film companies here. Like, the students get to internship in one of the major films here. They have the option of choosing what kind of work they want to from here. So that is one thing I think that's really good by Rifty, and Rifty what he has been doing here. And when it comes to Mike, like, as I said, like, Mike owns a VFX company here in Hyderabad. Here they are primarily into rotoscopy and painting work. At the same time, they also running a big company that is also working with the mainstream film producers company here. And also we have to give a special mention to Priya as well. Priya is a dean of the Rifty, and she has been looking after the entire course. She is the brainchild of entire Rifty actually. So kudos to Rifty, and kudos to Priya for making this possible, because having an idea of setting up a film school in itself is a great thing, because film school gives wings to students' imaginations. They get to learn, they get to see what they want to do all the time. They get inspired from the films out there, they get inspired from the masters out there. And Priya has given a chance to the entire students out here who are coming to Rifty Film School, an opportunity to learn, opportunity to expand their creativity and make films out there, so that they can also be a future leaders in film industry and entertainment industry.